Okay, so for my visualization project, I decided to build a world in Minecraft where students, specifically my son and his friends, could navigate through the world and learn about Tesla coils. While I am a biology major and environmental science major, I have an extreme interest in physics and especially the physics of how Tesla coils work. So I hope you enjoy the presentation as much as I enjoyed watching these guys play.
Alright, I'll read the first four. What's up with all these colored banners and carpets? The banners are acting as sound deadening panels, or at least they would be in the real world. Walking on builds up static electricity, which you can use to make your own bolt of plasma. Let's walk all over and then
It's way to learn. Welcome to the sound of lightning. In this world, you can explore and find your own path to learn how you can make music with lightning using a Tesla coil. In each room, you will find some info about how Tesla coils work. Please feel free to explore side passages if you need more info about any topics you don't quite understand. Prior knowledge of electricity is helpful but not necessary. It'll be a fun learning in my world.
I'm going to pause here and mention that Subsided Worm is my son's friend Ryan, and Silence is my son Cory. Uh, Also, when Cory's reading signs, you may notice he skips a few words here and there, and that is because he has his font changed in the game to some other texture pack, so he's missing the end word on some of the lines, which he does fix later, but just so you know, there's some words missing.
Let's go left first. Wait. Tesla coils are an alternating current and capacitors. Use an alternating current and capacitors to store up tons of electricity and then let it all out as one big burst of energy in the form of a plasma streamer, which looks a lot like a bolt of lightning. Plasma from coils stings but won't cause permanent damage. Still, we must be careful when working with high voltage, as it can cause burns and is a shock hazard.
It's great how Ryan squats down to read the lower signs. It's like his character's actually reading the signs.
To learn more about AC current, go this way. So let's go this way. AC currents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Away.
AC currents in a nutshell. Alternating AC current is a type of electricity that flows back and forth over and over again at a rate of 60 times per second. Household outlets use 120 volts alternating current to power your lamp and other similar electric devices. When you can put this AC power into a large coil of wire, you make electromagnetic fields that build up over time and discharge in the form of a very hot and powerful spark.
Yeek. Crossing over. Okay. The fourth state of matter. Plasma is a form of energy that is neither liquid or solid. It is one of the purest forms of energy that we can create on Earth, and the most abundant source of energy in the universe. You see it every time you look at a bolt of lightning or gaze into the night sky. Plasma in a Tesla coil can cause burns, so never touch the streamers with your bare hands. But that's like my favorite thing to do. Alright. We need torches.
Go read. Read first.
Alright.
When they do things incorrectly, I do correct them and tell them to do the right thing before they play with the things that they already know how to work, because they're Minecraft geniuses.
We're over here in the... I guess here. Okay. What?
Oh. Creeper face.
Woo! Creeper faces. Creeper faces everywhere. Okay. See.
Okay.
Alright, simple AC switch. There is a simple timer switch that can be used to make thousands of electronic contraptions in Minecraft. It is here to help me explain how electric current works in the real world. The sandstone and pistons show us how AC power works. These things. It is a circuit that will continue to cycle every second until it breaks and runs down. It is the Minecraft version of electrical wires. Place a redstone torch on the blue block to the right side of the circuit and enjoy the show. We did that. Whoa. Okay, alright, next. The sound stage. Oh, we gotta run on the carpet so we can build up the electricity, so. What makes the sound of lightning?
I'm going to pause here for a moment and explain that Cory, my son, runs around on carpet to build up static electricity in the game here. He also, when he was 10 years old, made a video on YouTube called Mr. Electric. And he builds up static electricity by sliding on the floor on his belly, standing up and touching a lamp in our living room, which causes a stuffed animal with one of those push button ears to start playing its music without ever actually touching the stuffed animal. It does it from about 4 feet away, and so every time he gets anywhere near carpet in a game or even in real life now, he makes sure that he builds up some static electricity and shocks somebody.
Plasma varying the frequency at which they produce plasma streamers. When the coil sparks 440 times in 1 second, we hear an A440 pitch. The spark isn't making any sound, but the volume of air being moved by each spark compounds and creates the pitch we hear. Lightning works in the same way. Thunder is the sound of air moving at supersonic speeds. Pick a record and put it in the jukebox to the right. Alright, hold on. Cat. Where's Cat? There it is.
And of course, they stand around and dance for a while. And I join in.
Where were you listening to 13?
Because 13's awesome.
Skip through this a little bit.
I suppose.
Thank you.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, John.
Do you mind?
Wait, we come in clean about it? Always taught me to close the doors. Alright, stand behind the green and white blocks for safety. Grab a few eggs from the chest and use them over the line. That's cruel. Oh, okay. Zombies. Oh my god!
Wow.
Wait. Dad, you missed a very good opportunity here.
What, I didn't put slimes in the box?
No, hold on. We gotta let all this... Alright.
Hey, you're burning up all my carpet. Oh, bacon! I missed bacon! Oh, those are pigmen. Can you guys actually stand over here?
Because we're creative. Alright, I'm gonna read this. Or are you... Can I bait the lightning into hitting you? No, that doesn't work. This is a vacuum tube Tesla coil. While it has the ability to make enormous sparks, it can't produce tones because there's no electronic circuit inside to modulate the electric signal. It takes power from the wall that we think of is dangerous because we can get shocked by it and converts it into super high voltage on a scale of millions of volts. It kills mean skeletons and zombies and zombie pigmen in this game, but it is actually safe to touch with minor discomfort in the real world. This is because energy is always conserved. What came out of the outlet was 60 hertz and 15 to 30 amps. So what kill us when we get electrocuted. Tesla coil millions of volts in exchange for very reduced amperage. Just a few milliamps are produced here.
There's more signs up here.
The flat-wrapped primary coil has 7 to 15 wraps. The coils don't touch each other and are made of copper tubing. The secondary coil is made of a few hundred wraps of bare solid core 18 GA copper wire. Every wrap has to touch 18 guardian angel. 18 copper wire. Every wrap has to touch the one below it to carry the charge up the coil and build up the energy needed to cause a breakout. Oh, that's why. Come on. There it is.
There's more.
Okay. Alright. The toroid holds an ever-growing charge until all the electrons have nowhere to go but up, the path of least resistance. Breakout point. This is where the humming comes out.
Try rereading that.
Oh dear.
Try reading that one more time.
Okay, breakout point. This is where the humming comes out.
No. You're missing a
There's
word.
another word there. This is... This is where the humming comes out.
And
No,
this is
read it the
why,
right way, please.
and this is why everyone should have the same version of Minecraft when playing together.
Breakout point. This is where the humming comes out.
No. It does not say humming comes out.
That's exactly what it freaking says.
Okay,
This is where the humming comes out? Is that what you're trying to get me to say? The
No,
humming?
the last word. The word after
A
humming.
humming streamer.
I don't see that. I only see humming. Like,
Serious?
you gotta look at my recording. Your
Okay.
classmates will understand the struggle.
Okay, come
I
over
see
here. Follow me really quick. Because there was another thing where you read something wrong, and I want to see what you see. What does the first sign here? Plasma is a form of energy. Continue on.
That is neither liquid or solid.
Seriously?
Is there supposed to be gas on the last line?
There's
It
gas
says,
or solid.
It says neither liquid, gas, or solid.
You have a
Oh,
texture
well.
pack or something?
Oh, he
Oh,
does.
yeah, but that wouldn't mess it up.
Yes, it would if it changes the font.
Yeah.
No? Get out of here. Okay.
Do you see on this sign to move on
Oh,
and
good.
see a demo
Now
of
it's
AC
saying
current
on
go
the,
through the
like-
door?
No,
That's what I
it
see.
says it on the end.
I'm using the default texture pack, so.
Yeah, me too. Do you see it now? What happened?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it made it like 1 point bigger, so it just cut off the word.
Oh,
on the
okay.
line.
All right. Well,
Man, now I can't show off my sick resource packs and stuff.
yeah, let's go this way.
Hi, this is my super resource pack. I know you're looking for the education part, but I just want to guys see my resource pack. If you could,
Apologies for the terrible microphone on Cory's other friend's computer. It was just bad.
What?
Alright, Brian, you got this.
I've used command blocks to stimulate the circuitry of a real Tesla coil. Sadly, Minecraft isn't
Not
capable.
stimulate. I'm not stimulating anything.
Yeah. I've used command blocks to simulate the circuitry of a real Tesla coil. Sadly, Minecraft isn't capable of making this one actually work. Good thing you've seen all the real thing in action. Should I bring it back for more musical fun? Oh. Power from the outlet is stored in a very large capacitor bank. Inside the case of this coil, every second, 60 microcharges are stored in the capacitor until it can't hold any additional charge. At this point, the capacitor sends discharges its held power, the short coil of wire in rotation of increasing power. Rotation of electrons in the primary coil cause magnetic inductance to flow secondary coil as power builds in the secondary. A wave forms like a slinky between your hands. When the toroid at the top is at its max capacity, a spark is made. If we put a whole bunch of sparks together very fast, we get a longer spark that we can see as a streamer. The faster we add
Hold on.
more sparks, the higher...
Hold on. Cory, is there a quarter on the ground? Or a squirrel?
There's a butterfly over there.
Put the bowl away and help Ryan read the signs.
Calling out my son on his ADHD is always fun.
Yeah, you can read this one because you've been fooling on.
Okay, if we put a whole bunch of sparks together, very fast, we get a longer spark that we can see as a streamer. The faster we get more sparks, the higher the pitch of the sound produced. My 1 Tesla can play up to 2 tones at the same time. Are they really happening simultaneously, or something else going on? How can one bolt play a single note, let alone two? Let's talk about frequency and how our ears process what we call sound. Did you ever stop to consider what we think of as music? Someone else might just consider to just be noises.
So
Question mark.
this board here is intended for like the actual classroom, where after you read this, we start talking about it. So we'll just continue on. I don't think anyone read this side.
Yo.
What up?
12.
Hey, Figment,
He
get back.
runs.
Hey, I got a gold sword.
Alright. Up here? Or no? Okay. What a real coil looks like. Tesla coils come in many shapes and sizes. This is called a dual resonant solid state Tesla coil. DRSSTC for short. It's pretty short, yep.
We already read the other side. Go up.
Primary coil. 6 wraps, 12
American wire
AWG.
gauge. AWG.
Creates electromagnetic field. Secondary coil, 700 wraps, 32 American wire gauge, like a slinky in your hands. Wait, what? Didn't we just...
You know, like, have you ever held a slinky in your hands? The wave goes back and forth?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Spooky dude.
That's how the charge builds up in the Tesla coil. Did you know that?
Do now.
Toroid, just a really big capacitor to hold the charge. The breakout point, the path of least resistance for the build-up energy, the built-up energy to escape. We see this as a huge spark. Why isn't that bars?
Because I it couldn't make it bars horizontally. And finally,
Cory?
Huh?
Only place.
In the very large Tesla coils, we use massive capacitor banks to store up the incredible amount of energy that is released in a single discharge. We can make streamers more than 10 feet in length, which are hot enough to set wood on fire. Please, please don't try this at home. We did.
yes, we did. We had parental supervision.
Place and delete a redstone torch on the diamond block. Oh, I got this. You gotta do it quick. Nice.
Close enough. I would place that block quick.
Come over here. I love that Ryan sneaks to read. It really looks like he's reading.
Oh.
What is your boggle, citizen?
That shouldn't be working.
What do you mean?
Oh, I see, because you got 2 there. Alright, never mind.
And there's the Minecraft genius again. He knows that this circuit shouldn't be doing what it's doing without an extra piece. So he commented on it.
On the other side.
Well, even if it wasn't there, it would still be working.
No, because then they both light up they'd both
Oh.
be turned on at the same.
True that. Unless I had their timings different, which I did earlier. Can you read it?
Me? DRSSTC coils work like these pistons. One piston sends data, and the other piston sends a bit of data as well. The result comes out as audible tones to our ears.
So, let me kill this.
Bunny over there.
So what do you guys think of this whole thing? I mean, was it cool for high school kids? Specifically,
There's a few places
this would be like a physics class, like the first day of physics. To introduce things like electricity, magnetic fields, and then I would plan on being more elaborate with everything. You don't need to do anything. Stop that. You don't place... There. Stop it. That doesn't work. You have to place a redstone block. What? Did you just see that? Dude,
What?
look at what you did.
Weren't these all redstone blocks?
Yes, you just put a torch in there. Don't put torches in. They have to be redstone blocks.
As he did in real life, my son just broke our Tesla coil. That's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to let it play out here, and yeah, I'm going to fix the Tesla coil, and then they continue playing, which I'm not going to include here because they're, you know, high school kids. And they do dumb things.
Yeah, it doesn't say what kinds, but...
Exactly. So